Thank you so much for being here today. It's really exciting to see all these people and to have such a glorious day for our open house. My name is Sharon, and I have lived at Dancing Rabbit for about 4 years. And I'm going to be sharing with you an overview of Dancing Rabbit, and then you'll get more details as you go along the tour. 2 key words for Dancing Rabbit for me is one is experimentation, I mentioned that, and the other is diversity. And you'll see as you go throughout the village, we are very diverse in many ways. We have different building styles, we have different lifestyles, different diets, different spiritual practices. We're diverse. What holds us together is that when we become members here, we all agree to live by 6 ecological covenants. Dancing Rabbit is an intentional community, meaning we have chosen to live together here in community. And we're an eco-village. And that means that we are looking towards living in a more sustainable way, to live more lightly on the earth, finding more ecological ways. And our community is really a great big experiment.
So hi, my name's Tony, and I'm going to talk to you about renewable energy. But before I talk about solar and wind, I'm going to talk to you about conservation, because conservation is really the key to making renewable energy affordable. And so at Dancing Rabbit, we've managed to reduce our electricity needs to about 10% of what the average American uses in terms of electricity.
Welcome to our community building. My name's Nathan. I'll be talking to you about this building today. Right now we're in what we often refer to as the Great Room, because it gets many different uses, sort of more than a living room. So people will eat in this room, we've had dance parties in this room, people have done yoga in this room, gets lots of different uses. We also have in the floor, we have radiant heating, which is tubes filled with water. Sometimes they're filled with another material like glycol. And we heat the water that goes into the tubes, and then that heats the slab, which is a lot more energy efficient than heating the air.
So Dancing Rabbit has figured out how to reduce its consumption of water, electricity, natural gas, and total vehicle miles traveled by 90% over the US average. So we are building common infrastructure, and always when we're building, we're thinking, how sustainable can we be? We are about to embark on a village-wide gray water system.
Welcome everybody, my name's Ted, and I'm a member of Ironweed Co-op, and that is also the name of the building that you are sitting in right now, or standing in. This is an eating cooperative, so this is 6 adults and a child. We get together daily for our meals, and we share the various parts of that, from the cooking to the eating to the preserving. You can see some of the books on the table that address some of the things that we do, from fermentation to canning and preserving, dehydrating. We have chickens that live in the coop just to the other side of that wall, so lots of functions built into this building, including a pantry for cool storage built in there. If you want to open that door, you can see in some of our storage of food from this year.
Welcome to Dancing Rabbit. My name is Bear. I've lived here for 7 years now, and I came here first as an intern to work on a building project, and I've been building ever since. Experimental building is a cornerstone of Dancing Rabbit, so much so, in fact, that when we were looking for land at where to start this community, being able to do experimental building was high on the list of priorities. One of the covenants, ecological covenants, that we agree to at Dancing Rabbit is that all of the lumber that we use in our buildings will have been harvested from this bioregion or reclaimed and reused.
So this is Dennis. He's going to be talking about agriculture and the future of our village.
Yes, welcome. What we're showing you now is kind of like the growing edge of the village. This is kind of a metaphor, this road. It's like the road ends, right? But it's not the end of the road for Dancing Rabbit, because we got a long ways to go. We're looking at like 500 people possibly in this village in the long term. So we got a lot of planning, growth, and development to do, a lot of thinking about how we're going to do it in a sustainable way. We like to have things done so that they're close together. We don't have to walk so far. It's a pedestrian village. And one thing we're trying to think about as a village, as we have you come and visit, is to remember this is a demonstration village. And so we're asking you to take away things that you feel like you could maybe do in your own city or village. And we're not the ones that have all the answers, but we're looking for the answers, and then we want to share them, the things that we find out. So it's kind of a fun experiment for us to be doing this.
Everybody, welcome to the Milkweed Mercantile. My name is Aline. My husband Kurt and I, over here in the kitchen, opened this 3 years ago. It's a bed and breakfast, a cafe, a bar, a store, whatever we need it to be. It serves as kind of an informal community center for Dancing Rabbit. So we've been here for 14 years and have seen a lot of growth and a lot of new people come in. It's really exciting for us when people join who bring new skills and new interests, and yeah, it's really fun.